everyone, how are you all doing? So I've been asked how I make roast potatoes. So my roast potatoes, I must say, are quite popular amongst all my family, and everybody knows Dipna makes the most fluffiest and tastiest roast potatoes, especially for like a Christmas lunch or dinner or a roast. And I have to say, I've learned this from my mum. She makes them perfect and she's passed that on to me, so that's where my skill of making the perfect fluffiest roast potatoes come from. So here I have some water which is just on the boil, and I'm just going to add some salt to my water. There you go. It's not going to take very long to boil because it's been on for a few minutes. And I've also here got some potatoes. So for roast potatoes, you can use, well, there's a few varieties that you can use, and in the recipe I'll put like which are the best for you to get. Peeled potatoes and then cut them to a nice kind of roasty size if you like, and just left them to soak in some cold water, which I'm now going to strain them from. Right, so potatoes all ready to be parboiled. So for roast potatoes, this is a trick. Firstly, I have my oven preheating on 180, and what I do to start with is just parboil them until my mum said it reaches one ubala, which means it reaches one boil. So when it gets to that stage, I will show you. It's just coming up to a boil now. So what I'm going to do is carefully just put my potatoes into there, and just going to wait now a few minutes until it comes up to the boil, and then literally be ready to take them out, and then I'll tell you what the next step is. 3 minutes later, 3 to 4 minutes later, my potatoes are boiling. So one boil, and that's all you need. Let me switch off my heat. Right, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is strain these, leave them to one side, and then I'll tell you what you should next. All ready to use, so they've had one boil. So like I said, in terms of potato, you don't want an overly starchy or waxy potato for roast potato. You want something that is almost like an all-rounder. Mary's, Piper, Desiree, King Edward's, yes, as well. And that will give a nice like creamy, fluffy texture to the potato. So you don't want something which is really waxy or starchy. So these ones that I'm using are Mary's Piper ones. Okay, now oven tray, and in my oven tray, I'm going to add some olive oil. And I hope you can all hear Dad singing. I think he's in like a slow song mood today. Okay, and now I need to spice my oil up. So some salt first of all. I did salt the water for the potatoes as well, but I'm salting the oil here like this, and some black pepper in there as well. Give that a mix. Oh, this is not a slow song, this is somewhat like in the middle here. Okay, so Dad is singing a mixture then. Right, so oil, olive oil, salt, and pepper. And what I'm going to do now with this mixture is secret. Put it into the oven just for 3 minutes, and then take it out and then watch what I do next. Right, so that was in the oven for about 3 minutes. Right, what I want to do now, the oven, like I said, is on 180. I like this song. And Dad sings it well too. Right, so what I want to do is put my potatoes into here. You can hear a bit of a sizzle. Now what I'm doing is, let me first of all put my oven glove back on because this is hot. Okay, and just coating my roasties, what will be roasties, with the oil mixture and the salt and pepper, like this. And by blanching them, it's just given them, well, what will be a great finish to a roast potato. So literally these will take about 40 to 50 minutes in the oven, depending on what shelf you have them on. Just keep an eye on them. And then what you can do halfway through is just give your tray a shake, and if you want to just lightly turn them over, then you can do that as well. So there you are. These are all ready for my oven, and in no time at all, actually it does take a little bit of time to make perfect roast potatoes. In some time, I should say, we're going to have perfect roast potatoes. Can't wait to share the result with you all. fluffy and delicious. I told you these are the perfect roast potatoes. So simple and easy. I just had to give them a shake in between, so halfway. So these are perfect with a roast. These are perfect with my chicken thigh recipe. They'll be amazing with that, with lamb steaks, with anything. But I think I'm just gonna have them with a bit of mayonnaise, because actually I did this video for you guys and I haven't got anything to eat them with today. Just kidding, I'm gonna just have them with a bit of mayonnaise, and they're still absolutely yummy and delicious. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed that video. I will be back. Remember, you can find all my recipes underneath my videos. See you all soon. In the meanwhile, stay happy and stay healthy. Bye.